Hey, what's up? Brian here with the Holy Roller, playing craps on a cruise to win a free cruise. But today we're talking about the dinner, right? Going to dinner. And so we're on our way to dinner. So we'll talk about it. Let's go.
Welcome to the Holy Roller, where it's all about playing craps and winning free cruises. I'm going to show you what it's all about. So let's get rolling.
It's formal night or dress to impress
Yeah,
night.
it's dress to impress night. And when you have your SeaPass card, you're going to have an early time, a late time, or what's called a my time dining. Okay, so the early time, the doors open, it's 5:30, 5:15, and you just walk in, you find your table number, you don't have to wait at all. So it's awesome. Same thing at the late dining, which is the 8:30. However, a lot of the shows are at 8:30 and 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So we always do the early dining. And the thing about the early dining is you can go, you get in, you sit down, and then you just pretty much eat, and then you can go to the show afterwards, all right? But a lot of people say, I want to do my time dining, because on my time dining, I could go whenever I want. But you actually can't go whenever you want. It's pretty much, what is it, like 6:45?
You get on a wait list.
Yeah, you get on a wait list, and it's like 6:45, they start seating for it in the main dining. And you pretty much have to go and wait for a table, or you have to set an appointment or a reservation for your table, but it's not any time. It starts at like 6:15 or something like that. So with all that being said, we are going to where when it's time, we're going down. We're gonna go down one level. So
Just kidding.
wow.
Just kidding.
So the thing we like about it, early dining, 5:30, 5:15, they open the doors, we go in, we sit down, and being that we go in and we sit down, we eat, and then after we can go to the shows. So I'm gonna show you, we'll walk in and I'll show you how easy it is. Here we go. All right, so this is one level. There's usually multiple levels, like 2 or 3 levels. And so we're on the lower level, on deck 3 here, and there's deck 4 and I think deck 5, but they have like different themes. So this one's called Chic, and this one's called Grand or Grande. So each one has different theme, and so you can see like the numbers on the table. So if you had 850, and then it also shows the waiter and the assistant waiter. And so pretty much you just walk to your table and sit down. Each and every night of the cruise, it's just set for you and everything ready to go. And so we're over by a window over here, so I'll show you that one. This one's 818. We are, I think 7:38 or something like that. So, and they have different menus for each night, and so it's different. It's not the same classic menu where it's the same every night. So today's kind of like a hello. And so we are over here by the window, 7:38. So, and look at this view. Look at this view that we have. Let me open this. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. All right, tonight is Royal Night, and so they have the chef's recommendations. Yes. And then you have your starters, your main course, and your desserts. And then they have premium selections that cost extra. These are usually here every night, but it does have an extra cost. So what you can do on the Royal Night, it's like the fancy dress up night. The night they have the main lobster tail, and what was the first one? Like welcome aboard, and they have different choices. Then they have like a taste of the UK. There was like a taste of the USA that we had, the taste of the Caribbean.
Thank you.
The taste of Italy, taste of Asia, but tonight is Royal Night. So let's so basically you pick one or more of these. You can pick one or more of these, except for if you wanted an extra lobster tail. I think it costs extra. Yeah, if you wanted an extra one, it would cost $16.99 if you wanted more than one. Amber, are you getting the lobster tail? Yes, you are, because you're getting one and I'm getting one.
Okay.
And then I will eat both of them. So I don't have to pay the extra cost. And then she could pick another one of these, okay? And then you could pick a dessert. And again, chef recommendations.
Yeah, can I do?
You could do that. So
I'll do a
that's
ginger
about
ale.
it. All right, let's get ready to
Brian,
order.
do you want a drink?
Yeah.
And then I'll do the warm chocolate cake.
Okay,
Thank you.
so what am I gonna do here? I'm gonna do, let me do the, Amber, you got the onion tart?
Yeah.
Let me try, I'll do the chilled shrimp cocktail. And then I'm gonna do the lemon butter baked cod first. And then I'll do the main lobster tail second, just like Amber. And then let me do the strawberry shortcake and the warm chocolate cake. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. So you might be saying, Brian, why are you eating so much? Are you getting, it's just for the content. I gotta get it for the content for the video.
Oh, thank you.
Wow,
Awesome, thank you.
that's the onion tart. Huh? And yes, thank you so much. So you might wonder, with all the silverware over here, pretty much what you do is you work your way outside in. So this would be for the appetizers or the starters here. Then the next level would be for the entree. Then the dessert would be up here, and this is for the tea or coffee. So this would be for your dessert. If you do get soup, you could probably use this one, but
Usually they bring you a soup spoon.
usually they bring you a soup spoon. So hopefully that helps for anybody that hasn't experienced this before. So outside in, and then top to bottom on the dessert. All right.
Thank you.
Chicken masala. Yes. And
God.
yes. Very nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So you may notice that it's European portions, so it's not necessarily a large portion, and that's why when I get double entrees, Amber, then it's like a full entree in American size. And it's important to know that they do bring it out as a separate course. So when you order more, like if we got 2 starters, they would bring one. Then when you're done, they would bring the other. 2 entrees, they'll bring one, and that's why we specified which one to bring first. Then when you're done with that, they'll bring the other. And same thing with dessert. If you order 2 desserts, they'll bring one, then they'll bring the other. The idea is that the table doesn't get packed full of dirty dishes and all kinds of food that you don't eat. And even if you do have dessert and you have one coming and you don't finish it, you can even cancel and say, I don't need the other one, you know, and so it's very simple like that. All right, here it is. It arrived. Oh, there is something missing.
Yeah.
What is it?
Thank you.
Oh, it is the butter. There you go.
Perfect.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice. Yes, please. Thank you so much. One more, yes. Thank you very much. I like a little lobster with my butter. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for getting that for me, Amber. Oh, yeah. Let's do
I'm
it.
gonna eat your broccoli.
Well, the lobster was absolutely delicious, and so now I'm waiting for dessert. But I did want to point out that on a 6 night or less, there is no lobster night or royal night, if you would. So once you get to 7 nights and above, then you'll have a royal night, fancy night. I think you'll still have a dress to impress, like on a 6 night, but no lobster, just so you know. Just wanted to let you know that. I think that's important. All right, once you get to this point where it's time for dessert, all this stuff is cleared. They'll come with like a fancy little scraping tool to scrape off the table, and then they'll set your silverware for you. Now, if you want to set it, you can maybe impress them. It's the forks on the left side, just like where the forks were, and then the spoon on the right side, and then that one just stays there for coffee or tea. And if you use this one for soup and say it's gone, they would probably bring you another one, but if they don't, then you can just use this one for dessert like that. And I know that seems simple and like insignificant, but it would really impress the dining staff if you set it up like this. They would probably be pretty impressed and get a kick out of it. The other thing we try to do is we try to stack all of our stuff up nice and neat so they can just pick it up and take it. You don't have to do that. They'll pick up all of your stuff for you when you're finished, but we like to stack all of ours up nice and neat so they can just grab it and go. They really appreciate that as well. And the dessert has arrived, and it is the warm chocolate cake. Some call it the molten chocolate cake.
That's your favorite one.
This is my favorite, my absolute favorite. It's not necessarily where it like drips outside. It's all around here.
Thank you.
And then what's that one?
That's your shortcake you ordered.
Oh, yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't wait. All right. Hey, so we just left, and you know, when you have dinner in the main dining room, it takes about probably an hour 15 minutes. It's great. People wait on you. It's a great experience. And so what were you going to say about if you wanted to be faster?
Yeah, you could go to like the Windjammer or one of the buffets or get pizza if you wanted something quick.
Yeah. So there are different ways that you can just eat. And so we're actually just walking through the casino because we're going to a music hall to watch a music band called the High Seas, as in just the letter C, the High Seas horns. And so it's important to know that in the casino, not all the tables and everything's open if the casino's open at all times during the day. So it's important to know that. And so like right now, the craps table is closed. And so that's why we're just walking through, and we're gonna go to a show and just take it easy until the craps table opens a little bit later. And I always say about the Windjammer though, this is my joke, but I don't think it's really a joke because I've seen this. Whatever's in the Windjammer tonight was yesterday's dinner in the main dining room. Like the leftovers.
Oh, here's the High Seas.
Oh, check it out. Well, we're gonna just sit and watch the show here in the dark. We found a spot here. So hey, watch this video if you want to know more, and we hope to see you cruising and rolling on a craps table soon. See ya.